Hello, today we will be discussing how to balance home life and work life.
And a little later, we will be sitting down with Arleigh Hatcher, author of Heart of a Mompreneur.
All right, I'm Chola Owens.
I'm Danita Hayes, and this is WomeNation.
Ooh, y'all ready for morning tea?
We all need to be encouraged in this world that's in a spin. We all need some positivity. That's why I always tune in to WomeNation. 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 Ooh.
Are you paying $1,000 or more for rent? Is your credit score 600? What are you doing? The Hayes Real Estate Team is here to make your dreams of homeownership come true.
Hayes Real Estate Team made the process so easy.
Yes, we purchased our first home using our VA loan with zero down and cash back at closing.
And the Hayes Real Estate Team got my house under contract in less than 30 days.
The Hayes Real Estate Team. All we do is make moves for you.
Life is full of firsts, like buying your first home. The Hayes Real Estate Team is here to help, so you can focus on those other, more important firsts.
The Hayes Real Estate Team.
First-time home buyers, it's time. The Hayes Real Estate Team partners with certified credit professionals to make your homeownership dreams come true. To make your move, contact us today.
The Hayes Real Estate Team. WomeNation. Ooh.
Welcome back, and we are here ready to have our morning tea. And Miss Arleigh Hatcher decided to join us, so we're super excited about that. Today we're just talking about work-life balance. You know, as women, as business owners, as career women, moms, wives, how do we balance that? What do you think, Arleigh?
Well, for me, I don't feel that there is really a true way to balance it. I mean, you can do your best each day. There will be times where you are excellent at one thing and maybe you might fall short in another. But as a woman, you just have to do your best to be in the moment, do the best that you can at that particular time, and just, you know, try again the next day.
Absolutely. What about you?
I think a lot of us mothers, we give our kids advice and tell them to do certain things that we don't do. So I think we should start taking our own advice and showing our children that there are no limits. So we look at it from a view where our kids are looking up to us. Then that gives us motivation. I know that is mine, especially when my kids want to spend money and I don't have any. That is my motivation to work.
To work.
To work. You know.
I mean, yeah, we have to work as moms. One of the things that I've learned, you know, as I've gotten older, is that it's okay to delegate. Delegate responsibilities to other people. You know what? I own a business, but I can't cook dinner every night. But guess what? My kids are 20, 13, and 11 years old. We can figure it out.
Yeah.
You know, you have to delegate. And everybody needs to work together so that everything can just roll smoothly. That's what I've learned.
Yes, and to comment on delegating, as women, we're so used to being the ones who are the givers, being the ones that people come to when they need help. But for us, it can be sometimes hard to, even though you delegate, you have to be willing to receive the help that so many people are willing to offer if you would just take the time to say, hey, I need your help with this or that.
Yeah, that's it, because sometimes you can have that kind of controlling type of spirit in you, and it's like, okay, well, I told y'all to clean up, but I see a spot here, a spot there. But at the same token, if you try to do everything all the time, you would just drive yourself crazy.
Yes, nobody can do it like you. Nobody can do it like you, but you still have to be, you know, thankful for the support that you do receive and not nitpick every little thing.
Yeah, you're right. I don't have nothing to say because I scream. I just scream. I just scream, and you want me to stop screaming, then do it. That's it.
All right, so tell me, guys, I've heard about people wanting to have paid maternity leave. How do you feel about that?
paid maternity leave is essential, really. But in a way, when I was working as a registered nurse and I was pregnant with my daughter, I didn't have any paid leave, or definitely not paid maternity leave, because I was a traveling nurse. And since I did not have that paid leave, it really challenged my mind to think, okay, well, how can I start my own business? What can I do to create a second stream of income to be able to be at home with my family? So paid maternity leave is important, definitely, but for me, I'm thankful that I didn't have it because it helped to grow my business.
It kind of thrusted you out there and pushed you and catapulted you into your destiny.
Absolutely.
That's awesome.
Absolutely.
Yes, definitely. I had a similar situation with my real estate. I have 4 children that I was taking care of biologically at that time before I got married, and I used to have to ask for permission to be a mother to my sick kid, and it would really make me mad to have to say, well, can I stay home with my sick child today and be a mama? No, you don't have enough vacation time. You don't use all of it. And one day I just didn't come back. And that's when I started my business.
That's what it is. I mean, sometimes it takes those things to get you going and to get you motivated to do what it is that you really, really want to do. Yeah, so it's awesome.
Yes. All right. So this was our morning tea. We're loving it. And we'll see you. We'll be right back for what's coming up next, guys.
We've got Miss Arleigh Hatcher, and she is going to be discussing her book, Heart of a Mompreneur, and we are super excited to have her here today.
Yes, we are.
Yes. And we'll be right back.
Life is full of firsts, like buying your first home. The Hayes Real Estate Team is here to help, so you can focus on those other, more important firsts.
The Hayes Real Estate Team.
Are you paying $1,000 or more for rent? Is your credit score 600? What are you doing? The Hayes Real Estate Team is here to make your dreams of homeownership come true.
Hayes Real Estate Team made the process so easy.
Yes, we purchased our first home using our VA loan with 0 down and cash back at closing. And the Hayes Real Estate Team got my house under contract in less than 30 days.
The Hayes Real Estate Team. All we do is make moves for you.
First-time home buyers, it's time. The Hayes Real Estate Team partners with certified credit professionals to make your homeownership dreams come true. To make your move, contact us today.
The Hayes Real Estate Team. WomeNation.
Hey guys, we thought it would be a great idea to show you some of the behind the scenes footage so you can see how we put our show together.
Stay tuned. Let's check it out.
Okay, so we are at our set for WomeNation.
Okay.
So what I wanted to come live today though, because I want to introduce you guys to our entire crew, everybody who makes the show happen. This is
We're gonna do a whole show on that one day. Just don't pop the zits.
Hey Nicole.
Hey Nicole.
He is our producer, so he writes the shows. He researches the topics. He's everything. He's like the manager, the
COO.
Yeah, the COO.
I take care of the operations.
That's right. And then I have our beautiful, beautiful stylist.
Hey you guys.
Miss Kendra.
Miss Rockwell.
I'm sorry,
Miss Rockwell.
That's what everybody knows.
What is it? Rockwell Rats.
Miss Rockwell's Rats.
Let me tell y'all, and she's getting my dress together for today. I'm
y'all not ready
so
for
fly.
this.
Look at this.
This is pink goodness.
Yes. And then here is our makeup artist.
Hello, good morning everybody.
Tell them your name. And
I am Jay Renee from Makeup by Jay Renee.
All right, she's gonna hook us up.
Of course.
She's gonna hook us up. Y'all, I got like this, I don't know, I popped the zit, and so she's gonna have to cover that up today. See, we're not perfect.
Talking about not popping zits.
We're not perfect, we're regular human beings, but by the time they finish with us, we're looking like movie stars, so I'm excited. And then we have our beautiful, beautiful hairstylist, Miss Lauren Epps.
Hey!
Yes, and what's the name of your shop, Lauren?
I am at Lavis Hair Lounge in Tuscany, Virginia. Y'all can check me out.
Yes.
I'm ready.
She's gonna hook me up today. And I'm gonna take y'all over here just so y'all can see the set. Our camera guy is setting up right now. This is Wesley. Wesley, say hi to the camera real quick. All right. Hey, Cindy. Hey, Ferdinand. And Miss Timberly, she is our set designer. Isn't she beautiful?
I feel a season coming on because I'm sweeping and stuff.
And then over here, I brought my baby with me today. He wanted to come with his mommy today. Say hi, CJ. But anyway, I just wanted to come on real quick, y'all, just to introduce y'all to everybody so you can see how we produce our show and how it gets done. All right, love y'all. Have a good day.
So now that you've seen some behind the scenes footage, now you see it's not as hard as it looks. I mean,
Not as easy as it looks.
okay, see, it's hard. Now that you've seen some behind the scenes footage, you get a chance to see it's not as easy as it looks.
Yes, she's absolutely right about that. So let's go ahead and get back to our interview with Miss Arleigh Hatcher.
Because this was real hard. This was hard to do. It's this part. All right, welcome back to WomeNation.
Yes, our guest today is Miss Arleigh Hatcher, and she is the author of Heart of a Mompreneur, and we are super excited to have her here today.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
Yes, yes. Now, Arleigh, before we get into the book, tell us a little bit about you and your businesses.
Well, I have been married for 9 years to my wonderful husband, Jerome. I have 2 small kids, and my kids, Saray and Jay, and they are my everything and my reason for, starting on this entrepreneurial journey. My first business is Heart to Heart Career Training Center, and I'm the founder of the school, and my responsibility there is to provide the courses and curriculums that help the busy, not specifically females, but the busy woman or the busy man who has a family to raise and, just other things going on.
Gotcha.
And at Peak of Joy, I'm the co-founder of that with my family, and we do 3D, 4D ultrasounds for pregnant women, belly casts, prenatal massages, belly paintings. We can even record the baby's heartbeat and put it into a teddy bear for them to squeeze at any time and hear the heartbeat later.
So where are you located?
We're in Williamsburg, Virginia. Heart to Heart and Peak of Joy is, and Heart to Heart has some online classes as well.
Awesome.
That's good. Definitely.
So ultrasound and spa is an interesting combination. So how did you come up with that?
Well, when I was pregnant with my son, he's just 2 years old now. So when I was pregnant with him, I had a really hard time. And when I was looking for a 3D ultrasound studio, I wanted to be able to go to one place and get everything done. I didn't want to have to search around for someone who specifically did prenatal massages. So when we opened up Peak of Joy 3D, that was a part of it that had to be in place.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it definitely is. The phrase Mompreneur is getting more traction. There is even a Mompreneur magazine out now that they're producing. What do you feel like, that word comes from? Do you feel like it's expanding and people are catching on to it?
Yes, definitely. Mompreneur, it used to be for someone who worked from home and was a mom and was an entrepreneur. But as time goes on, more and more women are really branching off into having big companies and big corporations and still able to successfully manage their family. So the term mompreneur, it is just an all-encompassing for any woman who has taken the leap to start their own business with their babies in tow.
Absolutely.
Awesome.
Absolutely.
So getting into your book, your co-authors who were in the book with you, did you previously know them, or did you network with them? How did that all happen? How did you guys get together?
Well, I did already know some of them, but social media has been a big part of the book because social media allows you to build that tribe and it brings you in contact with so many other women who are like-minded and who are trying to do similar things. So when I wanted to create this book with co-authors, it was not really very hard to find the people who I thought would be good for the book because I already knew them through social media.
Okay, all right, that's good. That's good. I have a lot of social media spiritual sisters too.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's definitely a great thing to have. Now, I know one of my favorite parts of your story was when you were speaking about watching the Beyonce HBO special.
My girl.
Me too, honey. Sam in the nail. See, I was about to hit it. Okay. And in the scene where she jumps into the ocean and it becomes a metaphor for her own struggle. Tell me a little bit of why that is your favorite.
So for me, I ran my business for years when it was just heart-to-heart CPR. I ran my business for years and still worked as a nurse, working those 12-hour shifts because I was terrified and I didn't know how I was going to really truly replace my income. Because when you have a family, you can't just jump out there with no backup plan. But when I saw that, I just thought, well, you know, if I jump out there and, you know, let's say it doesn't go perfectly, I can learn from it. I can come back up like she was talking about, and I can start over again or use that learning experience to begin something new or, you know, just do it better.
Absolutely.
So that's what that was for me.
And I think that's like one of the things that a lot of entrepreneurs do. It's like one day you get to the point where you just jump.
That's right.
And you just go for it.
Yes.
Because, you know, in my mind it's like, okay, if I can work a job from 8 to 5, you know, 8 to 5, 8 hours a day, why can't I do that for myself and be just as motivated, you know, make myself get out here and do work just as hard as I would for somebody else. And it's actually, you would want to work even harder for yourself than you would for somebody else. So I totally get that.
Yes.
With, you know, just jumping out there. And I'm sure you can relate to that too.
Definitely. But you just got to make sure that you stay dedicated and disciplined because a lot of us can, I know working from home myself, we can get distracted with our daily mom duties, from washing clothes to taking care of the household, but we have to remain focused on our business as well. So we definitely have to make sure that we take care of ourselves in the process of taking care of everyone else, because being a mamapreneur, you know, nothing in that says self.
Right.
So we have to make sure that we give a lot of that energy we put out here back into us.
Absolutely. Gotta pour back into ourselves.
Yep.
Arleigh, discovering that you were pregnant seems to be the moment that you decided to want to take more control in your life. And this seems to be a common trend. Finding out that you're pregnant begins an awakening, you know, that often spurs some change in a woman's life. It is present in several of the stories in the book. So why do you think it happens that way so often?
Well, for me, I always have the running joke that people always say, oh, are you going to have any more kids? And I say, well, I can't have any more kids because every time I have a baby, I start a business. So I don't really have time to have another business. So I'm pretty much done there. And I think what it is that when you're pregnant and you know that you have a life growing inside you that's going to be relying on you, it just ignites a new sense of independence that you have to. There's no option for, okay, maybe, hopefully it'll work out okay. No. When you have a baby coming, you have to make sure you have plan A, B, C, and D to, you know, make sure that your baby is going to be set.
And you know what? It's so funny that that analogy was used, because a lot of times people are pregnant, men and women, pregnant with purpose, pregnant with
where you going with that?
No, they're pregnant with purpose, they're pregnant with destiny. And so it's just a wonderful analogy that you used. And so you push that baby out, you push that purpose out, you push that business out. So it's just amazing. I love it.
Yes,
definitely. All right, we're going to take a quick break, but Arleigh's going to come back with us so she can give us some suggestions on how to balance, because being a mamapreneur, I'm having such a hard time with that word. We'll be right back.
All right.
First-time home buyers, it's time. The Hayes Real Estate Team partners with certified credit professionals to make your home ownership dreams come true. To make your move, contact us today.
Hayes Real Estate Team.
Life is full of firsts, like buying your first home. The Hayes Real Estate Team is here to help, so you can focus on those other, more important firsts.
The Hayes Real Estate Team. WomeNation.
And we're back with Arleigh Hatcher, and today we're discussing work-life balance, and we're excited to have her here. So we're just gonna tune in with Arleigh and see what suggestions she can give us as women to balance our work and home life.
Well, a few of the things we've already talked about today. One is definitely delegation. There is a tribe of people that you may not even realize that are willing and excited to help you. And as my business has grown and grown, I have found that I can't do it all. I can't do it all myself and have every single thing be perfect. So reaching out to your friends, your family, seeking out mentors is essential to helping to continue to grow successfully.
Good points. Good points.
Now, Arleigh, I love your Instagram name or handle, as they say.
Thank you.
Entrepreneurs.
Yes.
Where did you get that from? And baby, you better trademark that.
Well, that is actually in the works. And the entrepreneurs, it just encompasses being an entrepreneur and being a nurse, because that is what I went to school for. I'm a registered nurse. I've been a registered nurse since I was 19 years old. And, you know, I want people to know that, yes.
Wow.
Yes, I was in Norfolk State's RN program, and I graduated in 2004.
That's amazing.
All right. And I just wanted, you know, people to see that, okay, just because you went to nursing school, which was hard and a great accomplishment, you can do other things. You can still start your own business. You can still go after other dreams. You don't have to be into the box of, okay, I'm just a nurse, so I'm done. I don't have anything else to do.
Absolutely.
So what's next for you? I'm sure this won't be your last book.
Oh, what's next for me? So I have a lot of what's next for me's. One is I'm going on a book tour. So we did the Vision Journal brunch on June 3rd and book signing after that. So our next location will actually be in Norfolk, and it's going to be on September 9th. And you can find out information about that at arleighhatcher.com. Also, the next book is going to be Nurse to Nursepreneur, and it's going to be a collection of stories from nurses who have become entrepreneurs, because so many years ago I was that nurse, like, I want to start my own business but I don't know what to do. So this book will help people to get an idea of, you know, what other nurses have done.
That's awesome.
So when you do that Netflix series with all these stories you're going to put up there, please come back on the show and promote it here.
Yes, most definitely. Most definitely.
All right, so we want to end on this note. In your personal story you wrote, some people don't like to talk about receiving monetary help in the beginning, but it is sometimes necessary when your business is just starting out. So just having someone reassure me and tell me that they believed in me was a good payment as well. So many people focus on the first part, but there is a lot to unpack in the second statement. It touches on the factor that community is so important. How does that play a part in what you're doing today? And did that factor into why you wrote the book?
Well, I wrote the book because social media can really trick people into thinking that being an entrepreneur is always glamorous. You're always looking cute.
Yeah.
You're always, you know, you have all the clients in the world. But you know, as an entrepreneur in the beginning, it's not always so glamorous. It can be very difficult. And it's okay to lean to your friends, to lean to your family, to say, hey, you know, do you mind if you can help me just a little bit? And you need that to keep going. Without the help of my friends and my family, there is no way that Heart to Heart CPR would have turned into a Heart to Heart Career Training Center. There's no way I would have been able to write a book. There's no way that Peaks of Joy 3D Ultrasound and Spa would be in existence. So I will never be the one to say, hey, I did it all. I prayed about it a lot. I consulted with my family and friends a lot, and that's how it all works.
But you know what's awesome is that you have that tribe around you that's willing to support you and lift you up, you know, in your season. So that's just awesome that you have that.
And I've been intentional in, you know, the type of friends that I have, the type of company that I keep. Even family members, you have to be intentional with them too, because just because they're your family members doesn't mean that they are good for you.
That's right.
So just do your best to surround yourself with positive people, people who believe in you and support you, and it will help you go way further than what you could have ever imagined.
That is awesome.
Absolutely. It definitely takes a village to do anything that you want to do out here now.
Yes.
But definitely thank you for coming, Arleigh.
Thank you so
make
much.
sure you go pick up her book.
Yes.
Heart of a Mompreneur. Heart of a Mompreneur. It's on sale now. Definitely go check it out. Find out what you need to do and what steps you need to take to make your dreams happen. Thank you so much, Arleigh.
Thank you, Arleigh. And we will be right back with our final words of wisdom.
Are you paying $1,000 or more for rent? Is your credit score 600? What are you doing? The Hayes Real Estate Team is here to make your dreams of homeownership come true.
Hayes Real Estate Team made the process so easy.
Yes, we purchased our first home using our VA loan with zero down and cash back at closing. And the Hayes Real Estate Team got my house under contract in less than 30 days.
The Hayes Real Estate Team. All we do is make moves for you. WomeNation.
We're all busy, so much to do and so little time. Only so many hours in a day.
But being busy isn't always being productive.
You used to be able to leave work at work, now you're always connected.
Bad work-life balance wasn't even talked about 20 years ago. Now with millions of unused vacation hours and busier schedules, poor work-life balance is a top reason people leave their jobs.
Employers are sometimes slow to pick up trends, but some have invested in telecommuting, which allows people to work from home, but still maintain a presence at work.
Work-life balance is fast becoming work-life integration.
People can do countless transactions and interactions on their phones. Some people carry iPads and tablets everywhere they go.
It's not uncommon to see people on laptops anywhere you go.
EY CEO Mark Weinberger says you have to decide what's important.
But that is simple. You are.
And oftentimes, employees feel bad if they choose family over work. But business owners all around the world do it, so why shouldn't you?
You can't wait for someone to give you permission to have a personal life.
Taking responsibility for yourself is the first step to balance. After that, you can start looking at areas where you waste time.
Then you can make sure that you are giving your home the same kind of attention you are giving your job.
Too often, women are told they have to choose between career and family.
We are here to tell you that you can have both and more.
Yes, it's not easy, and you don't get it right every time.
Sometimes I can cook a whole meal, and sometimes we going to McDonald's.
You know what? The setbacks happen, but they don't define your balance.
Stay strong, keep yourself as a priority.
And just remember that every day that you wake up, you get another chance and a fresh start. That's the beauty of being blessed to wake up in the morning and getting another opportunity to get it right. The setbacks happen, but they don't define your balance. Past mistakes also happen, but they don't define your future. Don't get stuck in the past or allow your setbacks to dictate your future. The past is the past, and it's not meant for us to stay there. Learn from your past and press forward into the future. Write down your daily goals and give it your best effort to accomplish. And remember, small, consistent wins now turn into large, consistent wins in the future.
Hello. We'll see you guys next week on WomeNation.
We all need to be encouraged in this world that's in a spin. We all need some positivity.